Hey guys, I'm here at the lease again. The trap we put out is back that direction, and that's where I seen the frog thing, whatever it was. I'm going back now to check the trap. If the pigs have found the corn, if they've been eating on it, and they have went inside the trap, then I'm going to check the camera while I'm back there. And so we're going to kind of look around a little bit. I want to show you some of that area. It's so pretty back there. I wish I would have brought the camera with me when we put the trap up. I left it in the car and it was just too hot to go back and get it. But bear with me a few minutes. Let me grab my card reader out of the car and we're headed that direction. I got my pistol with me, just in case. I'm not afraid of all the pigs. There are some very large boars out here. Let me turn this camera off so we're not getting pictures of me. Okay, I'll turn it back on when we come out. The pigs have been coming out of this stuff here. See how you can go way back in there, underneath everything. Yeah, they've been here. I drove the car over this. I backed it in whenever we offloaded the cattle panels to build the trap with. Yeah, they've been in here. Now let's see if they have found the trap. There's two boars back in this area I've got on camera that are large, very, very large. Both of them have very large tusks. When you hear us talking about the pigs and we mention the cutters, that's the teeth the boars have on the top side. They got the cutters and rooters. The cutters are the long ones that are on the bottom jaw, and they curve upward. And then on the top jaw, they got the rooters. All pigs have rooters. But the rooters don't get very large. Some of your boars, they do. They get very large, and some of them, you can see there's tracks. There's fresh tracks. Let me get out the shade right there. And this is where we walked in. There's a boot print. It's got tracks on top of it. I'm going to put a stand up in one of these trees here. Probably that one back here that's got all the vines on it. Well, it looks like it's going to rain. Hope not. I got the windows down. We had to drag these panels back here to where I built the trap. And that's where we're headed to now. You can see the trap right there. Right through there is the pine tree that the boars have got cut up so bad. Just want to make sure I'm making enough noise. If there is any pigs, they'll get gone. I do not want to shoot one. It's too hot. If you shoot him, you got to get him clean so he doesn't spoil. All right, this corn's still here. Something's been nibbling on it. I think we made a lot of noise in here. I want to show you where I saw that little frog thing. This was a pig had made a bed out of this. I put corn in it yesterday. You can see where he's just marred that tree up. Right there. And that's a big pig. There's mud all over this pine where he's been rubbing on it. They've been all over out here. Guys, this is the trap. This is the door. I got a stake in the ground. I'll pull that stake out of the ground, and just the tensile spring, the spring of this panel, it'll lay against this one, just like this one is. This is also a door. They can push it and it'll open and they can come in, but then it closes back and they can't get their snout behind it to open it. And I put it here so that they do have some shade, because pigs overheat really easily. And this moss stuff, this area is normally really wet. That's what that moss is right there. It's a type of grass that grows in water. But this is the trap. And it's round. If you put corners in them, if you build a box, the pigs get piled up in the corner and they're on top of one another and they'll hop right out. I'm going to show you the I think that's a rabbit. Get to where I can see him. I don't see him. Pretty sure it's a rabbit. Almost positive. Yeah, they haven't found this yet. Let me get out of here. Oh, I forgot to turn the camera off. The bird's mad. And big tracks right on top of my boot print. Oh, crud. That one of them just knocked a limb on me, or near me. Alright, this is where I first put the camera, and then I moved it over to the tree where it's at now, to where you could see the whole pen. I was on that side working on the pole, and that frog thing was right here. Where that stump is of the tree, you see where the tree's sitting. He was right here, just right off to the side right here, and I could see him from right over there. I moved over one pole. There's 48 inches between like these poles, but on the opposite side. I was working on that one when I seen him, and I watched him. I moved to that pole, and I looked back over there, and he was gone. So I scooted back, and I couldn't see him. But he was somewhere right here. And then I moved right here. I started putting the camera on this tree and tucking the strap in, and he run across this, and when he got up in there, I could hear him moving through that. You can see in there pretty good up until that part. He got in that, I couldn't see him no more. And it sounded like he went out and back up into there. That was the way it sounded. I don't know if he did that or not. He may have went further back. But when he was before he got to this real thick part, I could see where he should have been, and I just couldn't see him. But look at this area. And it is loaded. There's wild blueberries out here, a lot of the wild grapes. There's persimmon. I don't know what this bush is, this stuff. There's the wild grape is right here. This right there. It's just a native muscadine. I didn't even notice this. This is a trail. Whatever's going through there is small. It's like a little tunnel. I don't know if you guys can tell. See if I can get a little closer. You see how it's like a little tunnel in there? Little small. There's some really enormous pig tracks in here. Oh, get out of my ear. But I ended up where I had the camera over there to where I can watch the gates on it. But with it being there, there's no way I could get the rest of the trap, so I moved it on this one. I didn't want it on that one because that's where the pigs have been rubbing. And I didn't even tuck the strap when I moved it. Shoot. But this is what I was telling you guys in the video yesterday about how long the strap is. This is the camera that I put in the swamps around the big cypress trees. And when I was mounting it on that tree over there, when I seen that one right there, when I seen that little frog thing, I was tucking the strap in like this so that it doesn't blow in front of the camera and then trigger the motion sensor. Just try to keep it behind it, because if it gets in front of the camera there's a motion sensor right there, right here in the top, little black window. The pigs out here are just crazy big. This one of them's dug a hole. He's after something. Seeing that frog, whatever it was, frog man. It was like a frog baby. It was a little bitty, little small thing. But that opens up back there. There's open areas all through here. Look how creepy that this is right here. To me, that is just, that really creeps me out. Okay. It'll take a little while for them to find this trap, but they will. See where they're rubbing all over that tree, all the mud on it? That's why I didn't want to put the camera on this one. That's why I chose that one, but it just doesn't, it can't get the entire trap. There's some more corn. I didn't walk over here. Just looking. Make sure I don't bump into a hornet's nest. Looks like a trail, but I'm not sure on that. Pigs have been rubbing on that tree and that one. There's a trail back there. Guess he goes around. Oh lordy, it's hot. I'm gonna walk over here. I want to show you guys this area up here. I don't know what that was. I don't know if y'all heard that. Sounded like somebody swallowing. Gulp. that gulp sound. You see how it opens up in here? Well, there's a little trail that comes off of it and it opens up again back there. There's a lot of these little openings, little clear areas. And then here's one right here. I don't want to walk up on a pig sleeping. They've been all up in here. See right here? See, it goes back. There's another little opening in there. This is where them boars are coming through, them big boars. That's that pine tree that they chewed up so bad. I mean, they have sure cut that thing up. You can see the marks where their tusks are gouging it. I had the camera mounted on that pine right there. This is the trail. Okay, I'm not going to go far back here because there are just an abundant amount of pigs in this area. This is their trail. They got these little shoot-offs that run everywhere in here. You can see an opening way back through the trees, back over here. It's like a tunnel in there, up under the bush. That looks like a cave right here, the way the bushes are growing. This goes through here, and it goes back to the left, right out there where you can see the green through the trees, through the brush, and then it turns to the right. I don't know how far it goes back there. I only went back about 30 or 40 yards further from where I'm at now, and I had 2 or 3 large pigs doing that grunt growl at me, and so I turned around. I didn't keep going. I'm not going to press my luck with these things. They're very dangerous. And there's another opening right through there. Okay, we're going to go out to where the car is, and I'm going to walk down the road. That's a grunt. I just heard it again. And that's coming from up here somewhere. It's great. Get out here where I can see. It is so hot. It's somewhat overcast. And it's 91 degrees when I got out of the car a little while ago. And they've been digging something right there. It's a big track. There's another one. Oh shoot, that tree there's dead. I didn't even notice that. May have to cut that down so it doesn't. We're in this area hunting. We're going to be coming through here a lot. Definitely don't want that to fall on nobody. It's so thick in there. Okay, the trap is right back here. I'm hoping Chris will watch the video. Chris hasn't seen the trap yet. I just want to show him where it's at. Something moving right over there. Chris, if you're watching this, buddy, there's the trap right through there. Just follow our trail right through here. I wanted to stick it further back, but if we do have pigs in it, if we're removing them, the further it is away from where we can get the vehicles, the more difficult it's going to be to get them out. Look at the size of that track, those tracks. Jeez. That's a large animal. Keeping my eyes peeled in case there's that frog thing. I doubt he's going to be way up here. Looked like he was more interested in getting away from me. Whatever it was, it just very weird, very, very weird. I didn't get any bad feeling from him at all, no bad vibes. But I don't know what it is either. I've got several people commented and reached out to me about it being elemental, and I've heard of that before, but I was always thinking that it was like a ghost, some type of ghost, because I seen it in the ghost shows, the Ghost Adventures. They were talking about a elemental ghost. I think they were talking about a ghost. Show you what I almost got into the other day, bush hogging. I had the tractor and I cut this brush right along this side. And you can see where I cut right here on the edge. That's where I stopped. Look right here, there's a hornet's nest. Right there. There's about 15 of them or so in there. Look at that fine vehicle. A beat up old car. No air conditioning. But it still runs. It's all that matters. I get good gas mileage. No suspension and no air. Now it's overheating. If I'm in traffic, I get caught at traffic lights, it'll overheat on me. I had to replace the radiator, but I think I messed up the wires for the fans, the electric fans, because they're not turning on. I gotta fix that. Okay. The guy that's got the other side of the lease told him not to drive back here because it's nasty. He's got a 4x4. He's gonna end up getting stuck. He's been spinning. I want to see how far he made it. The tractor was spinning. Everything on the right side is his part of the lease. Everything on the left is mine. There's a little clear and there's another one right back there. Yeah, I don't think he come back this far. Good. He would have got stuck, I do believe. I want to get a camera on the road back here. Your deer normally travel the roads. Look where the pig come in. Dug him a hole. That burn it, these yellow flies. Them jokers got teeth. Dug a hole here too. He's got some tracks in that mud. That pig is looking for something. He's got him a hole under the bank right there. Oh, we got a, I did catch a bobcat on camera over here. I got a strange picture I want to show you guys. I got a eyeshine. 3 different pictures, and it appears to be about 9 foot off the ground. There's pigs in front of the camera eating, rooting the ground up. And then back behind the pigs, about 30 feet or so, is eyeshine. Right down that road right there is where the walked up on the pigs the other day. In the last video when I was going to set a camera, I see the pigs tore the bank up there. Oh, they tore it up all the way down. Looks like they tore up in there too. These are pretty big pigs. Golly, these yellow flies are chomping on me. And they dug a hole right there. I'm gonna see the tracks. He's dug this up too. Looking for his tracks. See if I can tell what size pig he is. Okay, I can't go down that way because the lease went active on the 1st, and this is Tom's side of the lease. Where the road turns right here, that's his side. This road here is ours. I'm gonna try to go around this. I don't want to get mud on. Oh, there's his track. Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, that's a real big pig there. I just walked past him. I didn't see all that's tracks. Golly, quit biting me. Man, I'm gonna catch you. And I'm gonna squish you. The power of the fingers. Okay. Oh, doggone it. This thing's eating me up. Yep, they come out of here. Look right there where he's been laying down. He made him a bed. Sound like knocking. He's got him a bed right here. He's got him a bed right here. He's got another one right there behind this bush. He's got one here. Yeah, this he's nearby. Oh, slippery. Ow. I'm getting bit by these yellow flies. If you guys don't have yellow flies where you live, thank the Lord. It's like a pit bull with wings. Holy mackerel, they bite. I don't want to make all that. Look at the size of that track. Jeez. Alright, right down here is where the pigs were at. The other day when I come to set the camera and the pig growled at me, it was right down here to the left. Hang on a minute. Just getting my pistol out just in case. Trying to stay in the mud. There's tracks right there. The other side of that bush, where's it at? Right here. Right there on the ground behind it is where that bed was at. That clump of bushes right back there is where I seen him. That's where the one was standing there staring at me. I can't see under him. Okay, I'm not gonna go out there. I'm back here by myself, and if something happens, size of that track right there. You don't want a pig that big getting on top of you. They're back in here somewhere bedded up. Look at that. His steps are 1.5 feet apart. That's a big, big pig. Very large. I just don't want to run up on him. Element of surprise and nowhere to go, to climb, to get away from him. If you got stuff to climb, you'll be alright. And that ladder's broke to that stand. There ain't no getting up that thing. Oh, this is so nasty. I bet this little spot here circles around and goes back down to that little point. Guys, I'm gonna go and look at the area in front of the feeder pole. The pigs have really dug that mess up, and that's where I got the eyeshine that was so high in the air. So we're gonna go over there and take a look and see if there's any type of tracks where that eyeshine was. And then I'll be headed out of here. We're gonna take Rosie swimming. It's about 11 in the morning right now. And it is so hot. It's very, very hot. The humidity's high. It's hard to breathe. But it's all temporary. Got a couple of different phases of life. The first one's real short. It's 9 months in the womb. And our second one is the one we're living now. And then we go to the third one, which is the permanent one. We don't have to worry about the garbage and nonsense and sickness and pain and sorrow, heartbreak. We ain't got to worry about none of that. We just have to follow the rules our Father sets forth and enjoy life. These pigs are hungry. See, he's dug a hole there too. And another one there. He's got a pretty deep hole there. He's looking for grubs and roots. Certain root stock they'll dig up out of the ground. Like the young cattails, the new shoots. They'll eat those sometimes. There's a track. There's a big track. Good Lord, it's the pigs. Oh, it's so hot. I'm melting. You know, it makes sense now why there's very few snakes out in here, because there's so many pigs. There's an abundant amount of pigs here, and pigs eat snakes. All right, that's the trail we got the trap on. All right, guys, I'm gonna get in the car. We're gonna go down to the next field. So, oh, this is gonna be hot. It's gonna be warm. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Here we go. guys something. Let's get a drink. I'm going to show you guys the wild blueberry. Something has picked this one clean. This right here is a wild blueberry bush, and it had one blueberry on it that was red yesterday, and now it's gone. Well, shoot, I was going to show that to you. It was hanging somewhere right here. Doggone it. This is wild blueberry. It's got a green one right there. And there's another one. The birds have picked it clean. It had blueberries all over it. It's got green ones way up there, but there were blueberries all up there on it. And they were just starting to turn blue. They had just a few days left, and we could have come out and picked them. We come out here, and there's not a berry on the plant, not a ripe one. Oh well. All right, I want to show you this. I'm going to post this picture up for you guys. I'm going to post a daylight picture, and it has a pig on it. And I want to show you. All right, you see where the camera is on the pole right here? Camera's right there on the pole. These are the holes that I put in the ground with a post hole digger. The pigs found them, and they dug them up, that's the whole purpose. But the pigs are all right here eating. The camera's facing us right now, straight on. And you'll see these pines right here. The eyes are right about here, somewhere right up in here. And it's too hard, you ain't gonna see any footprints. But the eyes are somewhere about right here, but they're around 8.5 to 9 foot high. And they're just watching. They may be back a little bit, but probably about where I'm at right now. But when I show you the pictures, pay attention. The daylight picture, pay attention where these two little pines are right here. They don't have any limbs coming out this direction. And notice where the eyes are. I'll do the daylight picture, and then the next picture will be the dark picture, and you'll see the pigs up there by the camera, and the eyes are back here where we're at right now. But they're high. They're really high. And there's nothing right here there's nothing for it to climb. You know? There's absolutely nothing. And they're too far apart to be coming from back here at the trees. And it's definitely not on this little thin stuff. A squirrel gets on that and it bows way down to the ground. This is up in the air, and it's somewhere right up in here. It's where it was standing. To me, it looks like it may be one of the big guys. But that's just a guess. I don't know. Because it's dark, it's a night picture. And you can't tell. And I got another picture I will post also to show you, because I'm going to have people say that it's the shooting house. Let me get where the camera is. All right, here's the camera. All right, you see where the shooting house is over here. Let me see if I can see it. The shooting house is back here. You got these trees right here. The eyes are about right here. Now, I have a picture of an eyeshine coming from the roof of the shooting house back over here. But these eyes are right back over here. And I'll post a picture of the one with something on the roof of the shooting house. Alright guys, the camera cut off about 100 foot up there. I just come to check this game camera, and I'll put a couple of pictures that come off this one that are pretty awesome, showing the pigs that dug this hole right here. They got it down in there. There's the bottom. It's a pretty deep hole. But anyhow, it's hot. I mainly wanted to show you the pictures of what was caught up here in the eyeshine. That's really strange. To see eyeshine just out in the middle of nowhere. It's not anything that's flying through the air, because there's 3 pictures of it, and it stood there or sat there for 45 minutes in the same spot. When I post the pictures, I'll post 2 of them of the eyeshine. Look at the bottom of the picture off to the right side, and it'll tell you the time, the date and time that picture was taken. And look how long that thing stood there. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go to the house, load up Kim and Rosie, and we're going to get wet somewhere. Too hot to be out in this doggone sun right now. I don't know what the temperature is. We can see what it says. "92 degrees right now." I'm gonna put the camera away. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. God bless you. I will be seeing you guys soon. Maybe I'll show you some video of the swimming hole, wherever we end up going. I love y'all, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.